Lorenzo is deeply attached to his daughter, but he fears she might not be his because of her skin color. He can't get past the fact that she has blue eyes and blonde hair. Now Katie feels the only way that they can save their relationship is by getting a DNA test. You have been with Katie for how long?
3 years, 4 years in January.
Okay, and the relationship, until you thought your daughter wasn't yours, how was the relationship?
It was a very good relationship. I mean, it was very solid.
And then when she got pregnant with your son, you were happy?
I was extremely happy. I was very ecstatic. Was there, I cut the cord. It was a very life-changing situation for me. I mean, when I was younger myself, I told myself I'd never have children. I'll raise my sister and my brothers. I was like, no, not me. But it's instantly, as soon as she was born, I was like, yes. Yeah, my son was born, yes. I was like, okay, yes.
So now you're happy, you got your family, you're living together, and now she tells you she's pregnant again.
And she's instantly, 3 months later, she's pregnant
3 months after she gave birth?
3 months after she gave birth.
You didn't give her any time to recover there, did you? But she gets pregnant, and when she gets pregnant so soon after having a baby, what was your reaction at that time?
My reaction was, that's an imposter.
You were a little shocked.
More so.
because the baby was your daughter's very pale, right?
Yes.
Blue eyes. Well, but at time of birth, a lot of kids are born with blue eyes, and then they change.
Yes.
But your daughter stayed the blue eyes.
Stayed blue eyes.
Blonde hair. But your wife is Caucasian, so was it that much of a shock?
It was that much of a shock, yes.
Did your mind instantly go to, oh my God, did she sleep with somebody else, or?
No.
No, it didn't go there.
No, it didn't.
But you were just like, what the heck's up with
what the heck is going on
here?
here?
When did you start having doubts that it wasn't your baby?
I started to have doubts. I mean, when she was born, like I said, I distincted between, I decided then that I was gonna just be a father regardless, but I just started hearing a lot of rumors. A lot of people started coming at me with accusations, words, and just planting bugs in my ear.
And what would they say to you?
They would say things like, oh, you're a fool, or you look stupid, or they just give me the strangest looks. And
who are these people?
These people are my family.
Okay, so this is family members,
This is
people you know.
family
So you
members.
bring your beautiful daughter home, and your family goes, man, you're a fool.
Shake their heads, no way.
That ain't yours. Did you ever question Katie and say, did you sleep with somebody else?
I just made a statement. I said something that I shouldn't have said.
What'd you say?
I said that, that baby ain't mine anyway. And, but I love my daughter. Right. I mean, regardless of what anyone says.
But if you do, then you can't say things like that.
No.
Right. We do the story, and the guy goes, oh, the baby looks nothing like me, and the baby looks exactly, like them. And in your case, you have a concern, and not only the concern, and I think people aren't being very nice to you by saying, oh, that ain't your kid, Right. Like who would say, even if it wasn't true? And when you hold a little girl, what do you feel?
I feel absolute compassion. That's my girl. That's my little girl.
But you're here today to make sure, and I think it's not just you, but the strain of your family and people that have constantly, said, oh, that can't be your child. Right. So.
Yeah, because I'm playing the mediator all the time between, this side and that side, and yeah, I'm just.
And if for some reason the DNA came back and she wasn't your biological daughter.
Oh. I'll be absolutely crushed.
Because that meant Katie had cheated on you.
Yeah, apparently so. And if that was the case, I don't know. I think me and Katie would definitely be done.
You'd be done.
We'll be definitely done.
And if it comes back that she is your daughter?
If it comes back that she is my daughter, then hey, y'all need to leave me alone.
There you go. You want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Contact the show now at 1-888-STEVE-07. Yes. All right, well, let's meet the mother of your children. Let's bring out Katie.
I am angry at the fact that you didn't have the nerve to deny our
since day
She
one.
is beautiful. You have not even defended her to your family, Lorenzo. You let them talk, and you haven't even said anything to them about it. Just because of the color of her skin. I had blonde hair when I was little. Blue eyes run in my family.
Katie, I've supported you through this situation, and you say that I haven't said anything to my family. True enough, I haven't defended you in the way that I should have defended you, and I can understand that. But true enough, you know I love my daughter, and my daughter is mine, regardless of any situation, regardless of any circumstances. But you got to understand where I'm coming from with this. I constantly, every day I'm walking around, I gotta hear people in my ear, I gotta hear all this nonsense, all this chatter, and I gotta play the mediator all the time. I gotta distinguish your feelings, and then I gotta hear it from this side, and then as simple as like I stated in the store, just people's eyes and all that chatter, nonsense, it's tiresome.
Everybody's always going to talk, Lorenzo. They're always going to have that image in their mind because of the way they look on the outside. Yes, why do you got to play the mediator? Why don't you defend your daughter? That's your family. You should be able to stand up to your family and defend your daughter.
I'm going to say right now, I don't think you cheated. I think you love him. You know, you got a nice... But I think what got to him is all the chirping in his ear. You know, not just family members, you know, there's people on the street, hey, you know, it's nice that you take care of somebody else's child. So that, I would say, and Lorenzo, he's a young guy, it's got to wear on him at some point. The problem is then it starts affecting the relationship, right? Right. And,
Yes.
and that can't be easy on you.
No, not at all. He says, you know, you hear all this stuff, but I hear it too. You got to know how I feel.
What did people say to you?
Steve, I had a 3-year-old, and you know, it didn't bother me. I've had a 3-year-old at the fair come up and say, look, Mommy, them 2 babies are different colors, you know? And, you know, that doesn't, outside stuff does not bother me.
That's super innocent, though,
yeah, that's
right?
innocent.
That's
but,
a
you know,
child.
even children are going to say stuff.
Right.
Adults will say stuff. But when it's family members and then he comes with it,
Right.
that's what hurt me.
Well, I'm the one that's being attacked, though, is what I'm stating.
I'm being attacked, too. My children are being attacked.
You've been attacked.
Well, if they're attacking you, they're attacking her because they're saying that you cheated on you if it ain't your baby, right? And you love him, right?
I love him very much.
What do you love about him? Tell me what you love about him.
He's a big teddy bear.
Lorenzo, you came here, and we only did for the youngest one, right? Okay. And you said you wanted to be yours, right?
I did.
And you know it?
Oh, I know.
There's no
No
chance.
doubt in my mind, Steve.
You didn't slip up one time?
No, sir.
You didn't go to the bar and get
Never.
drunk?
If this isn't his baby, Steve, I am the Virgin Mary.
Well, better start calling her Mary because you are the father.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Maybe she's just overcome with a little bit of emotion. Because how old is your daughter now?
8 months.
8 months. And she's had to put up with this for 8 months. What do you want to say to your family members?
Just here it goes to show you that, I mean, just because of the color of your skin, I mean, you can't use those features alone to try to determine whether someone is the father of a child or parents of a child. So I say to my family, y'all can bug off.
Let's go break
Hey, Katie. We're gonna work this down. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad this is over for you. And in all seriousness, when she said she's gone through it too, when you go home, you got to make it stop, and you got to let people stop questioning this. And here you have a beautiful family, and you can't even let anybody say, "Oh, that's not yours." Don't let them take that away from you. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
Very happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, Steve. This is Katie from earlier. I just wanted to let you know that me and Lorenzo are getting married, and we put the DNA test behind us. And we wanted to say thank you for helping us. We appreciate it so much.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.